Hello, I'm back with Chapter 4 of Freak Street. Chapter 4. As a star illustrator for the Freak Street School magazine, the last day of the school term was always an important one for Steph Superson. It was a deadline day, and the day was all the stories and pictures for the next issue had to be handed out. Steph, I have a great idea for the cover, announced the magazine editor, Wendy Witherson. Hey, Steph, come to my office. You want a goofy portrait of Mr. Smythe, gasped Smith. That's right, beeped Wendy. I want you to make him as silly and as ridiculous and as hilarious as you possibly can. It's going to be brilliant. Are you sure the principal's okay with that? Asked Smith nervously. Well, if he doesn't like it. He is going to love it, Wendy replied. If he wasn't happy about it, he would have to agree to it. Okay, so I twisted his arm. The point is he said yes. Come on, Steph. Say you do it. I've arranged you to draw him on stage at the assembly this afternoon. But like working here in the office, sister, you need to get out more, said Wendy. I've lined up some people for you to practice on. Steph finally agreed. He pulled out his sketchbook and went to the playground. It wasn't long before he was making his school friends look absolutely ridiculous. He drew Zoe Zombie's son driving a tiny race car. He drew Andy Alien's son dressed up as a fairy. He gave Y.M. Wizardson the body of a frog. Harriet Human's son looking like a worm coming out of a hole. And Von the Vampire's son ended up flying a toy plane. Everybody found their pictures hilarious. They couldn't wait to see what Sniff could do for Mr. Smythe's portrait. When it came time, Sniff confidently stepped onto the assembly stage with his pad and pen. I've always wanted to get my portrait done, said Mr. Smythe eagerly. I think I'd rather have a fine, powerful, strong bone structures and powerful nose. Unfortunately, Wendy hasn't told the principal exactly what she asked that to do. Mr. Smythe sat very still in his chair. Steph started drawing madly. Scratch, scribble, sketch. I'm done, said Steph, smiling down at the finished picture on his pad. Mr. jumped out from the seat. I can't wait to see it, he said. But cheesy quickly melted away as he saw Steph's drawing. I agreed with your note, said Steph. That gave me an idea of making you just look like a clown. I think this should suit you too. It has a huge... And I just had to put a huge custard pie in your head. But this is creation, boomed the disgruntled principal. I was expecting a portrait to look like a Roman emperor or a great general. Although Steph proposed, explaining that Wendy had asked him to make the picture look funny, she thought it would be the best to make a swift exit. And now no one had to be seen. Thankfully, it was the last day of term, and Mr. Sue had plenty of time to calm down. And that's the end of Chapter 4 of Freak Street Vampires. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back to Chapter 5 by Knife and Parker. Bye.